Why do clients buy, and in particular, why do clients buy from you? So I'm making this video because I hear so much BS about sales for therapists, sales for hypnotherapists. And most of it is about people trying to push things. So let me get this really clear up front. Pushy sales do not work for hypnotherapy. In fact, pushy selling doesn't work in pretty much any sphere. And I can tell you that because not only have I been a successful hypnotherapist for the last 5 years, building my successful, thriving practice, but before this, for 25 years, I worked in sales. I was a VP of sales, a sales director. I was a sales coach, a sales trainer, a salesperson, and I sold professional services, high value services to clients doing important work for them, their business, their career. I personally sold more than £2 billion worth of services as a salesperson, let alone what I did in leading big teams, big companies for some of the most trusted, well-known professional services firms in the world. So I understand about sales. I understand what works, what doesn't work, and I have applied that to hypnotherapy. So I get pretty annoyed and pretty frustrated when I see some of the kind of things that people are saying. So first of all, the thing that doesn't work is being pushy, because when you push people away. And one of the key things that I learned from my career in sales is that pushing doesn't work. People do not like to be pushed. People like to buy. They like to feel they're making a conscious choice and buying from you, but they do not like to be pushed. It doesn't work. And the worst salespeople I ever saw, that I ever employed, were people who were desperate, people who were trying too hard. So let me get that clear. So what are the things that do make a difference? Why do people buy from you? And why will people buy hypnotherapy from you? So the first thing is, of course, they need to feel that you can help them. They need to feel that you can help them. But that's a given. Anybody they pick up the phone to, anybody whose website they go onto, you're a hypnotherapist. Unless you're coming from a referral, they're looking on Google, they're looking online, they're looking at those people who come up high in the search. And it's pretty much a given that someone who's a hypnotherapist, they're going to assume that they can help, that they know what they're doing, that they're competent at what they do. And that's probably true for most people. So it's a given that you can help them, that you've got the ability, the skills, the knowledge, experience to do it. But what really makes them go from looking at you as a potential to wanting to buy from you? It is three things. First of all, they need to trust you, okay? They need to trust you. People don't trust pushy people. Think about it when you go and buy a car or something. You don't trust pushy salespeople. Secondly, they need to feel comfortable with you, because they're going to share a lot of stuff with you. They're going to be in your company, either in person or online, and they need to feel comfortable with you, really able to open up and relax with you. And part of that being comfortable is that they need to be able to relate to you. They need to feel that your experience, your story, the people that you've worked with relates to them and their experience. It's not just about your expertise as a hypnotherapist. It is about how well you relate to them, what they're going through, and ideally what you've been through yourself, either as a therapist or in therapy yourself. So that is really, really important. And then finally, ideally, they need to like you. They don't have to like you, but it helps a lot if they like you. And part of that liking comes from believing in you, trusting in you, and relating to you. But most of all, doing what you say you're going to do. So what I saw from the most successful people in my sales career was that the most successful people had all of those attributes, and they didn't fall into that trap of pushing. Because we all know that in life, whether it's in work, in business, in relationships, when we start trying too hard, we become desperate, we become pushy, and that is incredibly unattractive to people. It pushes people away. So don't be pushy, be attentive, be supportive, allow people to come to you to buy from you. So I hope you found that useful. I'm going to put some subsequent videos on this subject going out because I feel so passionately about this that people are being fed such a lot of nonsense about how to sell hypnotherapy. I know what works in selling, and I specifically know in the last 5 years what works in marketing hypnotherapy businesses. And that's why I am busy. I'm good at what I do, but lots of us are good at what we do. I'm good at what I do, but also I make people feel comfortable, trust me, and most of the time, I hope and I believe, like me. And that is why when I have a discovery call, when sometimes someone picks the phone up, when someone makes a booking to speak to me for an initial call, 90% of people commit to working with me without me pushing them. So if you'd like to be in that position, check out my website and follow my next videos. So that's the key. And I want more hypnotherapists to know this. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Why is help for hypnotherapists different? Why should you work with us rather than all those other people who are trying to sell you marketing services, help to grow your business? And let me start off by being really, really clear about why we are different. So most of the competition out there, most people who are trying to sell you services to grow, to scale, to make your business more profitable, their primary business is selling training, hypnotherapy training. So maybe they sold you your training to be a hypnotherapist. Fantastic. And now they're looking to help you, to sell you more services to market your business. We do not sell hypnotherapy training. We are wholly focused upon helping you grow your business, making you more successful, get higher rates, get more clients, convert more clients, and do that in the right way. So that's really important because we are trying to grow the market for hypnotherapists. We're trying to make hypnotherapy first. We want more people to want to buy hypnotherapy, and we want hypnotherapists to be able to market themselves effectively to raise the value of what they do to their clients. So we're looking to make you successful. That is 100% what we are about. We are not looking to increase the supply of hypnotherapists, and we're not conflicted on that because most of our competition, I'd say pretty much all of our competition, their primary objective, their key interest is to sell more training to more new entrants into the market. So we're trying to grow the market, not to grow the supply. We're trying to make life better for you. So that's the first thing you need to understand why we're really different. The second thing about it is there's a lot of people trying to talk about how to market, how to sell. And I'm not trying to be above myself here, not trying to be arrogant, but let me tell you about my background in sales and marketing. So for the last 5 years, I have built my successful hypnotherapy practice. But a big part of building that was applying my previous experience, because for 25 years before this, I was a director of sales, a vice president of sales, a director of marketing, a salesperson selling high value professional services to organizations who were staking their businesses, their reputation, their careers on the services that I was selling them. And I always worked in environments where I was selling services, premium price services, significantly more expensive than what other people in the market were offering. And I did that very, very successfully. So over that 25 years, I sold more than £2 billion worth of services, about $2.5 billion worth of professional services to individuals, senior people in organizations. And they bought from me because they needed to deliver. They needed to know that they could trust me, that they could rely on me, and that my services would get them where they wanted to get to. So I have combined that experience of how to build, how to scale, how to market and sell better than the competition to building this hypnotherapy business. And now I'm using that to help other hypnotherapists to be more successful, because quite frankly, most hypnotherapists don't have a lot of experience in sales and marketing, and a lot of people are pretty clueless. And what's really sad is they get drawn in, when I think clueless around sales and marketing. And I say that in the kindest possible way, because most people will acknowledge that it's not where they come from, it's not what they like doing. And a lot of people, as a consequence, are getting drawn into things that are silver bullet solutions, things that aren't right for marketing and selling hypnotherapy, things that often don't work and are simply going to drain your wallet, your enthusiasm, your resources. So we're here to help you, and I'm here to teach you what works for hypnotherapists, okay? So I'm also humble enough, I'd like to think, to know what my limits are. So as well as my sales experience, my marketing experience, my 25 years working in professional services, technology services, I've also joined forces with my partner, my brother, who's got even more experience than I have, 30 years probably, of working in digital services, of working in technology services, who really understands intimately how to use technology to market your business, to grow your business. So the two of us are working together. So let me just summarize again what makes us different. What makes us different is we are here to grow hypnotherapy, to grow the market, and we're here to help you be more professional, to gain more clients, to attract the demand and easily get significantly higher fees for your services. We are wholly focused upon that. We're not trying to sell hypnotherapy training. We're 100% focused upon your success and upon the growth of hypnotherapy as a modality. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and please do check out our content. Help for Hypnotherapists. We are here to grow hypnotherapy and to help hypnotherapists be successful.